Hey LinkedIners, Natalie from Nudge here. We are delighted to announce the first purpose-built VR candidate assessment tool for energy transition talent and wanted to share it with the world. The challenge with the traditional approach is there is too much reliance on interviews. Where they are a final and important step, we feel we have harnessed technology to improve the assessment process up front. Over the last 12 months, we have developed a VR candidate assessment tool for energy transition talent. The energy sector is in a state of transition, so we can no longer depend on candidates having sector experience. Our recruitment processes have to delve deeper into a candidate's behaviors, attitudes, and abilities, so we find the right fit individual for each role. This is what our VR tool can do. We can create these for hard and soft skills assessments in any location. We really are only limited by imagination. We have added one of each as a demo. Let's head to the Pioneer Space Station. Strap yourself in. Welcome aboard. You are in the Pioneer Space Station airlock for your induction. This is where we get the candidates familiar with the controls needed for the assessment. We have kept the activities limited on purpose, and we do not wish to make them overly complex for those with limited or no VR experience. Teleport and model manipulation are the main ones. As you can see, there are some generic pieces of equipment that you can use to familiarize yourself with the controls. Picking up assets, changing the size, and putting them together gives a good understanding of the requirements for the tasks that will follow. That's awesome! Now we have the familiarization out the way. Let's take you to your first task. In this activity, the team is asked to source all the parts and combine them to generate a 4-digit code. It only goes together one way, so it is a challenge in the time period. This one is a group activity, so we are testing team working skills and the ability to communicate and deliver under time pressure, as well as complex problem-solving skills. This has been built in by our organizational psychologist who specializes in interview assessments, and it is aligned to a meta-skills framework. Our team psychologist is in the environment observing and assessing. From this, a report of each candidate is generated by the software to aid decision-making for the final guided interview stage. By the end of the tasks, we have assessed the 3 pillars of self-management, social intelligence, and innovation, and 12 subcategories. This framework was developed to assess candidates beyond university degrees, so our assessments can delve deeper into why one candidate may be better suited for a role. Content can be created and environments can be built with ease, so we can work with organizations to develop assessments to suit their needs. This test takes around half an hour to complete, so let's move on and take a look at what we have built for a hard skills assessment. Please note the experience is smoother when you are in the environment. We can build these for any environment, subsea, or even on top of a wind turbine. It really is only limited by our imaginations. The first test is to change some fuses at the power station. As you can see, you can manipulate models easily. Obviously, it's not as easy in real life, but it does allow to test what they do and why they do it. Have they got the order right? Did they follow a process, etc.? We can then do tests on items such as a PPE's assessment. Or ask the candidates to mark out a safe area with cones, a simple yet important task. This also shows the tools available to candidates. They can use a laser pointer, stakes to measure. Or the ability to go bird's eye view are some of the tools available. This allows us to test candidates. Do they show sound logic? Do they demonstrate safe working behaviors? We accompany candidates through the process. We intervene and we ask questions to get a sense of their knowledge and their behaviors. On completion, the software generates a report that is then used for the next phase of the process. Thanks for watching our VR demo. Interesting fact, 92% of us fear the interview process. There must be a better way. We believe Nudge is it. It's a great leveler, a tool that can delve deeper into candidate assessment whilst also anonymizing candidates, going some way to address bias. It can remove the fear from the interview process, allowing candidates to be the best version of themselves in safe spaces. We remove reliance on CV as candidates create avatar profiles. We reduce the reliance on interviews, yet we improve candidate assessment, and we provide candidate assessment reports for every individual, so you always have an engaged and motivated pipeline. This gives our customers a competitive edge in the candidate marketplace. Think of it as a modern-day recruitment process that is suitable for the artificial intelligence age. If you are looking for an out-of-this-world recruitment process, let's chat. Email nudge@nudgeexchange.com. Natalie and Team Nudge.